I don't like almost getting killed every time I'm trying to cross the street. Welcome to my very first Q&A ever. Warning, I did not get that many questions. I'm not that famous, but I did get a couple of questions. Some of them are kind of like about me, and some of them are mainly they're about China, living here and all of that. So I'm gonna answer them today. What do you study? At the moment, I'm doing MBA in luxury brand management, and I also have a bachelor degree in international business in Asia from Copenhagen Business School. And right now I'm studying at IFA Paris in Shanghai. What are your courses, and are they in English? Yes, I study in English. My courses are... What are my courses? Good question. Branding, luxury concept, consumer behavior, anthropology of luxury, macro and micro of luxury environments. What else? I had seminars in hospitality, luxury watch and jewelry, gastronomy. Yeah, so I have a lot of interesting courses. I am really happy about my program. Are the universities in China very demanding, and is it hard to get in? Well, so my university, IFA Paris, is not a Chinese university. It's a French school, and they have a campus here in Shanghai and also one in Istanbul. So I cannot really tell you that because, well, I don't study at a Chinese university, but I did go to Fudan University before. I did 1 year of Chinese language program at Fudan University, which is probably the biggest university, and it's the best university in Shanghai and also one of the best in the country. And yes, in general, I think they are demanding. In general, the education system in China is quite demanding, but it's also quite different from Western education system. It's more about memorizing. They tend to have a lot more courses, they tend to spend a lot more time in school, but also at the same time I heard that apparently Chinese high schools tend to be more difficult than universities because, yeah, I don't really know why, but that's just something I heard. I know there are a lot of Chinese people watching, so if you agree, let me know and tell me why. Oh, and someone also asked if universities in China are good. So yes, there are definitely a lot of good universities in China. I know that Fudan that I went to is a very good university. They have good programs in English, and yeah, there are definitely a couple of very good universities in China. What's the name of the street that you always film? I cannot tell you that because it's obviously my own street, and that would be a little creepy if I would tell people of the internet where I live. But I mean, if you're asking because you think this street is cool, it's like, it's a very normal, average Shanghainese street. So you have streets like that like literally everywhere in Shanghai, so you don't have to come here to, like, you know, get these things that I film. But actually I might be making a video about my street, but I'll probably make it and publish it when I move out because, I mean, kind of creepy, you know, like, yeah. But I do really love my street. I think my street is like a little universe. Like, you can literally just like stay here and get everything you need here. Like, you don't even have to like go out, you know. But it's a pretty big street as well. But yeah, there probably will be a video coming up about my street because, yeah, I do really love my street. Which of your semesters courses abroad have been the best one? So I did my first year of university here in Shanghai in China at Fudan University. Then I went back to Copenhagen where I did my bachelor's in international business in Asia. Then I also went to Bangkok to Chulalongkorn University. So I guess that's like the background of this question. It's impossible. I cannot choose. It's not happening. It's just like, it's like choosing your favorite child, you know, like they're different, they're all different. Every time I went abroad I had incredible, amazing, life-changing experience. The first time I went to Shanghai, when I came back I was like, oh, the best year of my life. But then I went to Bangkok and I was like, another best year of my life. And now I'm here in Shanghai and it's so different to the first time. First of all, it's different because Shanghai is changing so much. Then it's also different because I changed. I grew up. I was here when I just graduated high school, so I was much younger. And it's also very different because school is way more demanding. Back then I only studied Chinese, and yes, that was hard because we had like 20 hours of Chinese per week, which is quite intense. And Chinese program at Fudan, it was quite intense, but at the same time now I feel like, oh, sometimes school is just killing me. Yeah, we have a lot of assignments. Our classes are really long. They're 3 hours long, and then our classes are very small. We're only 10 people. So basically you have to participate all the time and you have to be present, and there's like no sleeping or whatever. Like if you haven't read, if you haven't done your homework, you cannot just go and notice. So yeah, it's way, with schoolwork it's way more intense, which I mean it's MBA, so it makes sense. But you know, the people are different as well. All people that I knew in Shanghai like 4 years ago, they all left Shanghai. We're all, I mean, foreign students, so everyone is gone. So it was basically like starting all over. And yeah, but back to your question, I can absolutely not choose. It's every single one of my experience was different, and every single one of my experience was so important to me and like made me who I am today. And where does your accent come from? My accent and we both come from Poland. Oh, this question is kind of similar. I mean, yeah, kind of. Yeah. Which city do you prefer, Bangkok or Shanghai? Again, like choosing your favorite child. To be honest, if I absolutely had to choose, if I like had to choose, I would choose Shanghai. Shanghai is easier to live in, for me at least.